see my mail. Let's put that there. Y'all can pay attention to some work. Hello, JB. Happy Thursday. Lawrence. Good day, good day, good day. Good day, good day. I'm going to put the camera down so that everybody can see what's happening in front. I got magic on my desk. I'm always working. Good day, good day. Dun, 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 dun. Good day, good day, good day. Oh, beautiful one. Hello. How are you this morning? How are you feeling, T? I was squaring off the room we're doing. That's squaring off the room we're doing. That's squaring off the room we're doing. Hello. Tintin. Okay, Grandma, little boom, little boom, little boom. Yes, she is. Yes, that is Grandma's little boom, little boom, boom. Yes, she is. That little precious baby. That little cutie pie. See, I follow you everywhere, Grandma. Doo-doo-doo. Happy Thursday, everybody. It's Money Making Thursday. It's our Jupiter day. I love Jupiter's energy. I'm going to use my normal trifecta. I don't know why I don't know how I feel. I feel great. Even though I keep delving back into the woes of social media. I was looking at social media last night before I went to bed, and they had talked about, I was like looking at Instagram or something, they talked about BET awards and hip hop awards and stuff not existing anymore. I don't even watch them. I used to when I was younger. I don't watch those things anymore. So I don't know how they're going. But obviously it must not be going well if they're stopping them. Ooh. Oh my goodness gracious. My firstborn, when I tell you, even as adults, they can just be unnecessarily annoying, you know. And I love my children, but my goodness gracious. Kids can get on your nerves. Okay, let's get into. But I'm gonna take my daughter's call because it could be actually a real emergency. So there you have it. Anybody else, parents and everybody can go to the voicemail, but if my daughter calls, I'm gonna pick up the phone. All right. Where was I going at with this? And that's why she's gonna be blocked from my phone calls early in the morning. Okay. Ooh. Yesterday, I did a live with my Patreon. We were talking about portals and cycles. That's what this is here. And if you're part of my Patreon, I don't know if who's on here right now because the camera's down. So I can't see everybody's name like I normally do. But please go and check it out. I know my handwriting is not the best, but I really get into understanding how portals operate, time frames of portals that you're in, and things to that nature, cycles and things. And so I want y'all to fully understand that so y'all can be able to ride the astrological waves. Okay, that's what this is about. Riding the astrological waves properly when you're doing your magic. That's the whole point of magic, because you don't necessarily need the herbs and the candles and all of that type of stuff. It's not necessary with magic. Magic, because you are the conduit, it comes from here. It comes from your body. So you can do magic with your mind, of course, your voice, your throat chakra, all of the chakras from, I would say, the waist, your solar plexus up, deal with manifestation and spirituality, your psychic ability, your healing. That's what those chakras deal with. And then from the solar plexus down, that's more of grounding. So let's say your heart chakra up and then your solar plexus down. That's more grounding, real life experiences, things like that, how you're dealing with how you commune with the earth and the people on it and the things and people on it. Okay. So that is how cycles and things like that work. So when you're doing magic per se, I teach you the herbs and the resins and all of that stuff so that if ever, because we had been in that position for thousands of years where the mind couldn't really connect the magic. So when I first started my platform on YouTube, it was more about the herbs because this is where most people were spiritually, mentally, emotionally. We just weren't at that place. Our mind wasn't calm enough to be able to really do the mind magic like we needed to. Now, I believe since about 2022, we as a collective has healed something within us. Like we've healed more than we have ever healed in the history of humanity in the last 10 years, guys. I don't think y'all realize how much we've healed, that we've shifted the vibration of the world just by the healing that we've done. That's why you see these wild baboonian animals acting a fool, trying to have more control over the world because it's too many people healing. It's too many people seeing the world for what it is, and they don't want that. They want you trapped in the matrix. They want you confused and in that delusion and dependent on them so that when they're feeding you the crap, you're grateful for the crap. When I was married, I used to say the saying all the time, stop pissing on me and telling me that it's raining. That's what the powers that be do to the collective. They'll piss on you and then tell you it's raining. And then when you notice that you're being played with, then you the messed up person. And you're the one that's crazy and you the one that need to be controlled. That's all the gaslighting. So when I first started, I go back to it, we needed the herbs and the candles and all of that type of stuff because our mind wasn't calm enough. Now everybody is calm. Even with them throwing, you see how much stuff they're throwing at everybody consistently because everybody has gotten too calm. Everybody has found their way. Somehow, some way, you found your way. And they're trying to get you back into that. But most of us are prepared now. We know our herbs. We know that just in our seasoning cabinet, we can make some shit happen. Salt and pepper is all you really need. If you really want to get down to it, if you really a badass, salt and pepper is all you really need. And you can get in and do what you need to do. Okay? So, and if you're truly a badass, your mind is all you really need. And standing outside. Yesterday, I was having a moment of, and I think I just woke up feeling away astrologically. Today is 8/8. Is today 8/8? No, today is 8/7. Tomorrow's 8/8. So I don't know. I just woke up feeling away. And um it progressed that way for most. I wouldn't say most of the day. I'm pretty a calm person, but if I'm feeling away, I'm feeling away. So I was just looking, I don't know, I was looking at the astrological stuff that was going on. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's what's really affecting me. I don't know. I was tying it to the 8-8 portal because this 8-8 portal, guys, the energy has already passed. I don't know what's going on with this one. I don't feel like this one is as helpful and as bubbly. I feel like whatever you want to jump into now, you should have jumped into it probably last month or something like that. That's the energy that I've been telling y'all that anyway. It was someplace I was going at, and then my mind. And usually when that happens, it's because they don't want me to share it. Oh, knowing that all is well. So I was feeling a little way, and I think I even cussed somebody out that came on my YouTube and had annoyed me yesterday morning. I like laid into it for no, and she was being rude, but it wasn't necessary for me to curse like that. Either way, I laid into her. So I'm having a moment in my mind, like overthinking. Sometimes, as people, we do that. And I see a rabbit. And for me, rabbits are good luck, favor, blessings. That's what I see. I know when rabbits are there, money is abundant. That's how I see rabbits. Um, and so I looked at the rabbit and I said, all is well. All is well. Because the universe is always going to show you. Whenever you have a question, like you can just ask the universe, they're going to show you that all is well. Show you. You just have to have your mind quiet enough to hear it. And that's where we have grown as a collective, that we have quieted our minds enough to hear it. And there are certain energies that don't want your mind to be quiet, because a quiet mind to them is a dangerous mind. That's actually, I've heard pastors speak on that. A quiet mind is a dangerous mind. No, a quiet mind is open to listening to God on your own. That's how that goes. Whatever crazy stuff go in your mind, when your mind is quiet, it's because that's what's in you. And you need to ask yourself, why is that going on in my mind? And then after you answer that question, ask yourself, why did that happen? And then ask yourself, why again? And I suggest you do that why about 5 times until you get to the root of why whatever is going on in your mind is happening in your mind. But a quiet mind is what you need in order to manifest. So on Mondays, I try to focus on my Patreon with just Mind Magic Mondays, where we just try to be quiet. I'll try to be in my garden and be quiet and give y'all the opportunity to meditate. Some of my people live in the city and they need that birds and bees and the butterflies, and they need that. You know what I mean? You need the quieting of your mind to truly be able to manifest. So when the universe showed me the bunny yesterday, all I could say is all is well. I sat down and I got to recording videos, you know. And they gave me a whole different slew, because when I first started my Patreon and my YouTube, I was in spiritual warfare. So I was showing y'all the heaviest and oh, thank you. Thank you, the Aquarius. Tay. Thank you so much. But I was in my own spiritual throes. So I was showing y'all the biggest spells, the uncrossings, the road openings. You don't need all that all the time. Sometimes you just need hyssop, and that's it. Just a little hyssop oil. Just hyssop oil. Sometimes you just need mugwort. I love my little incense. This is my magic for the day. Well, not for the day, but my morning burn. And what am I using? My trifecta that I love: mugwort, road opener, and money. Thank you so, so much. Tay the Aquarius. Thank you so much, baby. So I'm going to pull some cards because I like to do that every morning. It has nothing to do with wanting to come on here and do readings. I just come on here to burn my incense and just talk spiritual stuff. You know, I think y'all really need to check out a video on portals and cycles, even if it's not mine. I may have put one up. I may make this one available. I was so anxious yesterday that I was even stuttering in the video. I'm telling you, it was something going on in my mind, like anxiousness yesterday. The energy was that of anxiousness for me. I don't know what was going on, because I don't normally cuss people out. I will cuss you out. That's a lie. I will cuss you out. Come for me and you will find me. I don't care who you are. I let my kids know, you mess with me, I'm going to mess with you. So don't come for me. Don't come for me. Anyway, let's see what's going on for today. What is happening? There's some type of romance coming y'all way, by the way. 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Whoa. This is what's coming. So with whatever anxiety, because here I go with the stuttering again, whatever anxiety you were having yesterday, because this is anxiety. 9 of Wands is anxiety. I should have put both lights on. I don't like a bunch of light in the morning, guys, so y'all don't have to deal with it. I'm sorry, YouTube. Bring you there. Is that better for you? I hope so. Can y'all see that? We know TikTok can see it. So whatever anxiety you were feeling, and it could have definitely been some type of something happening astrologically, because that's usually where I get it from. Okay, something's happening in the sky. You're going to have some type of fated and destined meeting. It may be somebody you know, maybe somebody you don't know. So that's going to happen. Fated and destined meeting, or fated and destined conversation. The Emperor's here again. This Emperor follows y'all. Some of y'all must be really into love readings. And, it's my judge, but it's only my judge on the psychic line that I work for. I don't really do it a lot for YouTube and TikTok and stuff. Either way, money is going to be flowing in. There is a wish when it comes to money that will be fulfilled. Honestly, I've said this before, the next 10 years, whatever the 9 wishes were that you made, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, that's when the wishes were made. You sat down with God and said, I want to have my family protected. I want to do this. I want to do that. Those wishes are now, you may be even living some of them now. I'm going to be honest. You're living it. You're living it. You're living it. Wishes. And you're going to be living it for the next 10 years. And somebody got some money coming in, or the feeling of abundance. It's not a feeling. The pentacles are here. Pentacles are about living it. So, yeah. And then you got somebody coming back. Y'all are going to run into someone. It's saying it here too with this 9 of Wands. But I feel like y'all are going to run into an ex, or ex is going to contact you. Something about running into an ex, seeing an ex, and this person may have ghosted you, played games with you. Y'all are going to move forward. Why you want to move forward with a person like that? Anyway, somebody's ex is coming back, but they've matured. And they want to work well. They think they can work well with you. You'll have some type of text message. That's what I'm seeing. A text, a call. And maybe even running into the person in person, like physically running into them. Definitely. Ten of Pentacles again. This is what's happening today. 10 of Pentacles. I can't make it up, guys. I mean, the energy is the energy. 10 of Pentacles. Y'all saw it just flop out. This is the energy for today. Abundance, living in abundance, being in alignment with abundance. And then you have a person from the outside wanting to bring stress. This is, so you're in alignment with some type of happiness. You're in alignment with something. And then there is the powers. So like I was talking about earlier, what I was saying earlier as far as the calming of the mind, I'm going to expand on that. The calming of the mind, and now you're able to live the experiences. I was talking about portals. See, that's why I went into the portals and the cycles yesterday. I'm so happy that on Sundays when I'm channeling about what I'm supposed to be teaching, it tells me, and then it actually, like, whatever's happening in real life falls right into that, because that's what I've been talking about. Y'all are in some type of abundant portal cycle that has began. It's here. And then you have some type of structure, like a political structure. The Hierophant is always about structures, religious structures, business structures, governmental structures that are trying to put restriction or keep you in alignment. This is also a very Saturnian card. And I love this vice versa deck because it's such a good deck. I love it. I've had this for like about 7 years, and I love this deck. You can see I use the hell out of my cards. They be falling apart, and I still use them. But with this structure, the intent for this structure is to bring stress, or I don't feel protect you from stress, maybe teach you, show you. Maybe there was somebody taking your, like, confusing you or distracting you. That's the word. Someone had a distraction. Thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, TikTok just be showing me so much love. No, somebody wants to bring, I feel like either your mind is distracted or someone, because this is a person, but this vice versa deck, in this Nine of Swords, can you see the person in the back? It's a person back there. Y'all may not be able to see it on YouTube because it's not as bright, but right back here is a person in the shadows causing. They're either saying it. It could be a spirit, it could be a dark demonic spirit, it could be a person, a physical person in your life, because that's how I'm taking it, that is trying to cause stress. Could be the government trying to cause stress because, the Hierophant is here. It could be your job, a person at your job trying to cause you stress. It could be a family member. This could also be a person that's in your life and the universe is trying to alert you to this person trying to cause you stress. All I know is there's someone or something trying to get control of your mind at this moment. You have control of but the Hierophant, the Hermit is here. Okay. With the Moon. Ooh, the Hermit is here with the Moon. And we got the Eight of Swords. So someone is trying to have control. But you're in alignment with something. and the stars here. So there's some type of healing. You see the two snakes in the cup, some type of healing, medical healing, also spiritual healing, mental psychosis healing. Like maybe there was a maybe you had anxiety, because I was suffering with anxiety yesterday for no reason. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what that was. So maybe you had some type of anxiety, it's healed, or you've learned how to cope with your emotions. Good morning, Lynch. Hi. Happy Monday. No, I can't. Why do I keep saying happy Monday? Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday, baby. So yes, this is outside. Like this is where you are. You're the 10 of Pentacles with your dog and your happiness. I'm not seeing you in a relationship. I'm seeing you single, but happy, content, and with abundance. This is what's happening today. Today. And then on the side of you, either you're just making it out some type of stress, anxiety, you're just coming into alignment with some type of peace, or because this is where you are. This is what has happened in order to get you here, and this is what has happened to get you here, and this is what had happened. So it's like either some type of structure caused you stress and you healed yourself from it, or worked through it, or figured it out. You know what I mean? And it was trying to have control or distract you from abundance. Something was trying to distract you from where you're landing today. That's just bottom line. And if you catch this tomorrow or sometime next week, whenever you watch this live or this video, that is when this will come into play for you. Time is very fluid. But whatever happened, the energy and the anxiety of yesterday brings you into the calmness of today. Okay? That is how that is. Okay. The Chariot, the Star, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Empress. Wow. So I would suggest that you guys, whatever consistency you've built over the last 8 years, $10 I'm wrong. 10 years. There's something about you're coming to an anniversary of a 10-year mark. And I know y'all like, where anniversary come from? I channel, and then I look at the cards too, but I channel when I'm shuffling. When my hands are moving, I can have crystal balls and still, where my crystal balls at? They're over here somewhere, and still do the same thing. Okay. I don't know what it is about my hands. All you have to do to continue to win is stay consistent with your feminine energy. I don't even want to say work. You have to work on your feminine and masculine energy. He said, yes, single and happy. You have to work on, I don't feel like you have to work on it anymore. I think that's something that you were working on, was your feminine energy. And now I just want you to bask in it. And if you can sit in that, or your masculine energy, whoever you are, you need to be able to sit in that and allow the universe to take care of you. I talked about that yesterday or day before yesterday. I don't know what day, but that's what this is. Sitting in it. Anyway, someone's getting a new car. I see a new car coming, buying a new car, investing in your car, transportation. Someone's getting a promotion at work. Someone is going to be a well-kept wife. This is what's going to happen, and this is the reason why. And there is a gift. There's something that you've been asking for a very long time. I want to say you've had it before in a previous lifetime. And in this lifetime, you didn't know you had it before in a previous lifetime, of course. But in this lifetime, happy Thursday kiss. Hello, hello. In this lifetime, you've asked for it again. And I believe you I believe you're going to get it, or it's going to like it's a gift, or you're going to have it's some type of surprise coming towards you. I guess I'm ruining the surprise. Well, you still don't know what it is until you get it, because it's something that you asked for in this lifetime, but you've been able to experience it in a previous lifetime. It's like so a lot of you guys, it's going to get a little deep. Y'all know my readings be, I try to ground them sometimes and talk about mundane things, but this is what's going on with your soul. A lot of y'all are the original souls from thousands of years ago in Egyptian times. And I'm gonna say Egyptian times because that's where you come from, Egypt. Okay, we're just gonna go there. And you were kings, you were queens, you were empresses and emperors and pharaohs or whatever, sitting on your throne. I want to say 8 lifetimes. You could have been here 8 lifetimes. It could be. What I do see is you can be back on your throne. Um, but the inheritance, it's like it's not trickle down. It's like given back to you because of the work that you've done healing your soul and how you give and how you love, and like you've healed that. So now you get to receive what was your birthright from this lifetime, or that first lifetime. And I want to say it's because you've healed that initial wounding. For example, what is the initial wounding? Self-love, sacrificing yourself. If you were a Pisces, you might have been, self-sacrificing. That happens a lot for Pisces. They'll be the martyr, the one that's sacrificing themselves, not doing what's best for them. And let's say you were the king or the queen, and then you had a bunch of snakes around you that tried to overtake or take your crown, or your crown, or whatever occurred. It caused the initial wounding. It could have been physical abuse, it could have been whatever. that caused the initial wounding that then was passed down from generation to generation up until you were reborn. So you've been reborn about 8 times, 6 times, however many times up until this point, trying to fix that wounding. You've been attempting over and over in different lifetimes. And then what will happen is you'll still mess it up. You'll fuck it up, or somebody will kill you, or, you're still, and you'll come back as a healer every time. You were a healer a lot of those times, and experience other things too. You weren't always a perfect person, but however it went, you've healed it this time, in this lifetime, the initial wounding from that first lifetime that you was on this earth. I'm hoping I'm making sense to y'all. Okay? So that's healed. And what's going to come in now, I'm assuming today, tomorrow, and this isn't energetic. Like a lot of times we will experience stuff and it's in the ethers, because we had to clear up a lot of that too. This is something that's going to happen in real life. It keeps coming. Y'all done seen the 10 of Pentacles come out and it's flying out the deck. So it's happening in real life. Feel it, taste it, touch it. Whatever this is, the Chariot, the Star, the Ace of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Empress. Ooh, and it's protected. Ooh, and it's protected. And concrete, like a brick wall protection. See that? Do y'all see that brick? I love this deck. Like very much protected. And I know it's from the previous lifetime because the turtle is here. And turtles are very ancient animals. And I know that it's a gift because the Page of Cups for me is gifts. The Page of Cups for me is even spiritual gifts. But I know it's a real life gift because this 10 of Pentacles keep coming out and this turtle is here. And turtles have made it through the what's the word? The distinction. But what happened when the dinosaurs got distinct? Is that the word? Where they all died? I don't know the proper word. Extinct. I think that's the proper word. So what the turtles were here when the dinosaurs were here, before we were here. So this is how we're going back to ancient times, and we're pulling in the gift. For me, the Page of Cups is about gifts. For some people, the Page of Cups is about weddings and babies. For me, it's about gifts. So the gift is coming to you from an ancient time, because the turtle, they could have gave me the Page of Cups like this, and I would have said, oh, it's just a gift. But it's an ancient, that you've gone through some things, and it's very much, nobody can take it. It belongs to you. It is yours. No one can't come in and try to claim it. And I guess you're moving through it fast. I do feel like it may be a problem. And it won't be anything big, guys, but you may have a little bit of static in it. And I say that because this 5 of Wands is here. And 5 of Wands is minor issues. That's how I see the 5 of Wands. But nonetheless, what's yours is yours. And nobody can't take it from you. Thank you guys for the gifts. Nobody can take this from you. So I know my readings be previous lifetimes, this, like, I'd be so concerned with what people think about my readings when I'm doing them on YouTube and TikTok. And I do this because I don't read like everybody else. Everybody else be talking about the man is coming back, and y'all can tell I don't give a fuck about none of that. I care about where our soul is headed. Okay? This is my judge right here. This is what I love. And then I have to explain, and I feel bad that I'm giving y'all these. I'll be like, oh, I'm telling them about their soul, and they want to hear about the man, but I want to tell you about your soul. So this is what's happening. What you've earned and it's yours by birth because you are royalty. And let me say this. If you found me, you're royalty. If you found me, this is your birthright. This is what you have. You were born into. You were a queen, a king, an empress, a pharaoh, whatever, in a previous lifetime. You have a tomb created for you in Egypt. I've read with where's my books? I think that one's upstairs. The Book of the Dead. And it's a book about Egypt in ancient times. And in it, part of the hieroglyphics talk about us. And I'm going to say it like that, us. And the journey and us making a pact with the gods, the planets and the heavens, and with God. We made a pact in that first lifetime that we will come back at this time and fix all this shit and be here so that when we are entering into the new world, we can give it to our children properly. And we have accomplished the mission. That's what this is telling me here. Mission accomplished. It's time for us to enjoy our lives. That's why I tell you, don't worry about that political stuff. I genuinely, because of the message that I got when they first came into office, and I flat out asked, what is next? Because I knew that when the universe took that route, the world was going to head in a dark direction. And I asked what was going to happen. And am I to do anything? Because y'all know sometimes I can get in there and I can fuck some shit up. Oh, I need to stop cursing. I'm trying to do better. Okay. And the universe had that big old 18-wheeler land on its side. And I was driving. I was taking a road trip with my kids. And I asked. And when I saw that 18-wheeler on its side, I was like, wow. I'm driving a couple hours. This was a long road. I had a 6-hour drive that day. A couple hours later, I'm about 30 minutes from my home. I said, universe. I talk to the universe different. I'm just telling y'all this way, but the way I talk is between them and I. Are you sure that y'all gonna handle this? I don't have to do anything. I don't have to convene a bunch of us, a bunch of witches to come on and start dismantling shit. They said, no. Allow this to run its course. And within 2 minutes, another 18-wheeler was sitting on its side on the highway. And I said, okay, I trust the universe when they tell me to do stuff. When I tell you God has led me here thus far, when I first started my Patreon, when I first started my YouTube, I was so afraid, guys. I was so afraid. Are people going to think I'm crazy because I'm teaching them something that I learned when I was a kid? Are people going to think my family is weird because this has been passed down to us through generation upon generation? And I don't want y'all to think that we a bunch of evil people. We not. I'm definitely not, but I will fuck some shit up. You fuck with my family. I got to stop cursing. So y'all have to understand, like, I trust the universe. Even with my kids, I trust the universe. Oh, thank you, Lynch. I love you too. Oh, and I wish I could tell y'all my stories, but there's such miracles, and it's like it's between me and my spirit guides that I'd be like, oh man. Whenever I just know that I trust the universe, and we don't have to worry about nothing. And whatever's going on, all of this craziness that's happening around the world, it will be handled. But I feel like the universe wanted the people who like to stick their head in the sand, because it's a lot of people that didn't heal with us, guys. They've stuck their head in the sand. They stuck their head in the Bible. Ain't nothing wrong with the Bible. I use the Bible for my magic every day. I even recommended the book of Psalms so that y'all can have your Psalms ready for your magic. But you still need to stick your head up and realize what's happening in real life. You can't just go by a book that was stolen from us originally anyway. All of that in the Bible is our stories from Egyptian times that they have repurposed and rewritten and used for their own good. Either way, I digress from that. That's not the point. The point is, we're here. We're doing our job. We've done our job, and we're going to receive from it now. And I trust the universe when they say they're going to handle these diabolical motherfuckers that's out here today. Okay? I trust the universe. I think it all needed to be exposed. I think we need to stay focused on the world that we're building for our children and let them people go down in flames. Okay? I know I can talk, guys. I'm sorry for just going. But this is a beautiful reading for today, and I'm excited. And I don't want to scare nobody, but I feel like for some of us, we may not, if anything happens, like if we pass on, I don't think our souls will want to come back. I think we've set it up now that we'll be comfortable with watching our children, depending on how, we're going to watch. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing a lot of rebirth. I feel like this is the one that we're going to just rock out with our cocks out, and really get to enjoy life. It's at least for the next 10 years. Life is going to be great. 20 years, because Pluto, we got 18 more years of Pluto in Aries. When did Pluto move into Aries? I think was it January? It may have been last year. So we might have 18, 19. I don't know how many years. Pluto does a 20-year cycle. That's the 20-year cycle we're in. This is why I got into this yesterday. Every Sunday, I will sit and ask, what we doing today, universe? And they'll tell me, boom, boom, boom. Just like that. And for Wednesday, we had portals and cycles that we talked about on Patreon. That's why I love my Patreon. I don't do all this on YouTube because I be thinking my shit is boring and don't know. Like, I really want y'all to be interested. You see what I'm saying? But this is very, very, very important because this teaches you, these are the areas here. Notice it looks like an evil eye. Evil eyes are portals, guys. Nazars are portals. They absorb the evil eye into that portal. Okay. So this is the time frames here that is best to work your spells. This is what I was showing them. And then this is the event of the day. So the portal experience, the Plutonian experience, whatever. And I was just showing them the different type of cycles. The different cycles, the timing of each cycle, the timing of planets, so that y'all can know how much time you have to work each planet in each cycle. This is the type of stuff that I be trying to get deep into on Patreon so y'all can fully understand the magic. And then I will pick and choose what I think somebody might be interested in on YouTube. And I've just started, probably about a year that I've been on TikTok. I've been uploading my magic on TikTok. So there you have it. I love y'all too. I love my little YouTube family and my TikTok family. All right, guys, y'all know the heat, the perimenopause is kicking in. Spirit is very happy with this reading today, guys. The 9 of Cups is back. The wishes are going to be flowing in. If ever y'all notice a halt or decrease in anything, love, money, life, anything that seems like it's slowing down a little bit, just know that the universe is just pivoting for you. That's it. That's all they're doing. They're just redirecting you so that you can face the right direction, so the abundance can flow, so that you can get the right messages. That's all that is. Okay. I love you guys. I will see you. I want to see y'all later today. I may just let y'all watch me while I work. I don't know. I want to see y'all later today. I love you. Thank you for all the support on TikTok. My gifts. I get gifts. I get so much blessings from y'all. I just love the support. I love the love. I thank you guys. You're welcome, Ariel. Oh, my Tinkerbug. Is that my baby? Ariel, if that's you, that's my little Chicago baby. I love y'all. Thank you, Kia. Hello, hello. Oh, I will see you guys later. I want to see if that's Ariel. Oh, hi, boo boo. That's my little boo boo. I love her. I love me some Ariel. I will see y'all later. That's my little Chicago baby.